Ah, good morning, sunshine. Um, wow, I love this morning because there's something in the air, something fresh, something new, and it's a little chilly, um, but it feels good. I love that crisp air when it hits your skin because I don't know, it makes me feel alive. Um, anyways, I have. Oh, by the way, happy Halloween. It is October 31st, and I'm just getting in a festive mood right now. But uh, speaking of Halloween, things that we are scared of, things that um, we are scared in our minds and in our hearts. Um, Basically, I was talking to some great friends yesterday, and they helped me realize that they kept asking me, "What do you want? What are you creating? Um, what do you want to create?" And I kept saying, "I don't know, I don't know, I don't know." And the crazy thing is, during that conversation, is that the more we say we don't know, one, it's the lack of wanting to understand. Um, so I would encourage anyone that says who doesn't know what they want in life or doesn't know what they want to create in life, um, to take that verbiage out of your language that you don't know, because what I also found out is that we do know. We do know because we are constantly in our minds, and we're using that type of energy to block ourselves to really figuring it out. But if we actually focus our energy from our that constant um, energy of like I don't know, to just pausing and use that energy back down to the heart, that we do know. Our hearts already know what we want in our life, what we want to create in our life. The only reason why um, we don't listen at times, or we don't take that energy from our head to our heart, is because we're also afraid of it. We're also afraid of what it might say, or what we might hear, or what we may feel when we do bring it to our heart. That we are afraid that it actually could be possible, that we are afraid that it could possibly be real. And at least that was my experience when I had this aha moment of, gosh, I don't know what I want to create. I think I knew, I think I understand, but then um, I was just getting into my head. I was just using um, that I don't know mentality to block me, to block myself from what it is that my heart, that my spirit really wants to create, really wants to share out in the world. Um, and honestly, I believe that's where a lot of us are coming from, is that fear of it might be too big, what you're thinking of or what you're dreaming of might be too big. And that was actually one of my aha moments. It's like, oh, I don't want to say it out loud because it might be too big. It seems impossible. It seems unreal to even think about that. But we have to understand that everything is already created. Nothing is really new. And if it is, why not make it new? Why not create it? You know? And if it is created, why don't we make it our own because no one has the same ideas, no one has the same vision. We're all individually unique. Just like our fingerprints, there is not one fingerprint that is the same. There is not one snowflake that is the same. There is not one leaf that is the same. Nature is never um, repeating itself, it's just evolving itself. Um, but so that's what I learned yesterday, honestly. And I am so grateful to surround myself with friends who challenge my thoughts, who challenges my heart, and who believes in me. And that's another thing that I would like to share with you guys. Surround yourself with people who like see the light that is inside of you even when you don't, even when you can't see it for yourself. Just as it easy for you to see the light in someone else and you let them know, and sometimes they're like, ah, thanks, maybe, I don't know. Like, no, you see it because you're you're we're we're basically mirrors of one another. We're attracted to each other because we see greatness and potential within ourselves. And the people that we admire, speaking about people that we admire, um, uh, the most, uh, the reason why we admire about that, sorry, I gotta sorry about that. But the people that we admire the most, the reason why we admire them is because we see what we could be, what we can be in them. Only that they're living their life, their light, and we admire them because we can be the same as they. They're just regular people. They started out the same way, uncertain, scared, um, insecure. And that's also a helpful reminder that we all start from somewhere, but you know, when we when we continue to search for more than um what's more than ourselves, then we can truly find greatness, and that's why we continue to admire people outside of ourselves because we can see that, oh, I could do that, I could be like that. And you can. Um, you don't have to be fearful of that. So last night I actually met someone I admire, who I listened to and have seen on a podcast, Lewis Howes, and for whatever reason, I became insecure and fearful to meet someone I admire, someone I inspired to be, because like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? Or I was like, I sound silly, and then I was creating this story in my head that I wasn't worthy of being able to speak to someone like Lewis because I I admire him. Like I put him on a pedestal, but then someone helped me realize it's like they're just people. They're just the same as you and me. Um, and that, you know, it's okay to be able um to admire someone because you see them in you. And um anyways, it was really great meeting him, and I didn't want to act like a big fan, but at the same time, I lost the opportunity to really um, let him know how much he's changed and inspired me to become a better person, become like him. And I missed that opportunity to thank him for being an inspiration. So For those of you who admire either your mom, your coworkers, your boss, or a hero of yours, don't be afraid to approach them and let them know how much you appreciate them, and let them know how much they've changed you and the way you think because the way they live their life. I want to be an inspiration to others because how I live my life and how I give out into the world. Um, this has been an amazing morning of just discovery and acceptance and love. Um, but listen, uh, I love you guys. Just thought of the day. I hope you know. I want you to continue to seek greatness within yourself and um, make a change. Make a change within yourself, make a change in the world, because that's the only way we can grow. I love you, and have a great morning. Start your day right.